What up, Naughty Steppers? Connor Whitmore here again with another video for you on the Nawtystep channel, and it's time to give some love to the Moombahcore genre. Moombahcore derived from Moombahton, a fusion of reggaeton and Dutch house, very much taking the staple Moombahton beat down much darker, more bassy avenues. And by Moombahton beat, I mean boom da boom da boom da boom da. It's very identifiable, incredibly fun, easy to get into, but ultimately a lot filthier than usual Moombahton. Moombahton on steroids, according to the Urban Dictionary. The one genre that if an artist dips into, I'm always very happy because of how unusual and awesome it is, always very refreshing. It's also extremely underappreciated, so I'm just going to be giving 10 tracks here to get into it. Not a definitive list, but a good guide as to what the genre offers and what it's good for. So yeah, 10 tunes, gonna give a few points for each on why they work, playlist of all of them in the description. Let's go. And first up, it's the producer who many see as the Moombah King, alongside one of dubstep's greats. It's Dillon Francis and Kill the Noise with Dill the Noise. So many collaborations and remixes to choose from with Dillon Francis for this video, but this is the first one that truly set me off. Very joyful and cute, but also packed with a load of rave-like, deep, gnarly sounds. One of the songs that got me into EDM in the first place, very infectious, party kind of vibe to it. Great collab. Secondly, it's rare that a remix remakes something so close to the original and pulls it off, but that's the case with the Fat Rats edit of Set It Off by Diplo. For what it is, I find this track perfect, the way that it develops and the general feel of it, let alone as a take on the original. The introduction melts in perfectly, the drops are pure grunge, with that punchy Moombah beat beneath it. Very buttery and well-defined sounds, complete and well-rounded in its composition and formulation. Yeah, love it. Sometimes Moombahcore isn't quite as contained, goes off on a bit of a mad one, and that's definitely the case with the Manslaughter VIP by Let's Be Friends. This is the uninhibited creation and off-the-wall delivery of Let's Be Friends to an absolute T. So many changes in structure and different sounds to take in, it's wild and wacky in the best way possible. It's like a journey, this song, encompassing so much across the 5-minute runtime, all the while with that lovely Moombah beat beneath it. Captivating stuff. Some Moombah tracks have that distinctive beat running through pretty much the entire song, and that's the case with the Nano remix of Fireball by Gent and Jones. This one is pure heavy, weighty Moombah vibes, difficult not to like if you enjoy dubstep music actually. Got the swing of the beat kind of marauding along, but also the synths which just carry you forward with it. Very full, flavoursome, colourful, clever, a great remix all round really. Conversely, others don't have the Moombah beat running through it for the entire thing, but have moments of perfect Moombahcore, and that's what we get with For You by Aerochord. The first drop of this is mighty, big room Moombahcore, really leaves a mark and is very impactful, completely unstoppable. The introduction as well just gets you right in the mood, very well executed, the delivery and transition from the introduction to the drop is absolutely spot on. The second drop in this tune is a trap-like breakdown, but it's all about that first one, powerful, knockout Moombah in a nutshell. Now in some Moombah tracks the beat isn't particularly obvious, but in some it really is, and that's the case in Diamond Swagger by Dirty Audio. This I feel in many ways is Moombah embodied, catchy vocal, solid backdrop, cheeky, nasty, swiping synths on top, all contained in this really nice, compact Moombah package. Put simply, it delivers exactly what you want from this style of music, a very, very neat tune. But Moombah is also a style that has the potential to really move you and knock your socks off, and that's where X-Core comes in with his song Everybody Rock. This song is Moombahcore in its swaggering, monstrous form, very full, well-assembled music. Moombah with big dubstep influence, delivered in a gargantuan way, makes for a beastly tune, and that's what we get here. So much good about this song, hits hard and has loads going for it sonically. Bloody huge. As I mentioned before, in some Moombah tracks the beat isn't that obvious, especially in the drops, and that's the case in Unbe-fucking-leavable by Jan Waterman. This song has some of the waviest, most vibrant bass lines I've ever heard, proper saturated, thick dubstep Moombah hybrid. So much heaviness going on, but an amazing groove and rhythm to it, and incredibly catchy. It's another that I find pretty much perfect for what it is, I can't lie. Maybe the track I'd recommend most on this list. Penultimately, we have the track in this video that people probably know most, and that's Sleaze by Knife Party. For many, the quintessential Moombahcore track, booming beat and evil knife party vibes to back it up. The grand tension created in the introduction and build is exceptionally done, sets up the primal drops very well. Absolutely love the way this song is constructed, markedly different from everything they've done before, a nice little experiment from this amazing duo. So yeah, overall, top marks. And finally, we have one of the most iconic songs associated with the Moombahcore genre, and that's the Downlink remix of 100% in the Bitch by Porter Robinson. The use of the very memorable vocal sample is great, love the robotic bounce to this edit in its heaviest parts. Really appreciate the consistency of it as well, it knows what it's good for and just gives us hit after hit of it. Downlink just killed it with this track, giving the original the remix it deserved, and introducing this style to a load more people in the process. Yeah, brilliant stuff. Just before I leave you, gonna give you a couple of Moombahcore extras to get you really going with this genre. So Getter, Cool as Frick, Diplo, Dat Sick and Sabi with Barely Standing, the Moombahcore mix of Snap by Brills, Evil Wave and Starbuck with Macabre, and the Mutrix remix of Killin' It by Cruella. They're all in that playlist that I mentioned earlier, which is in the description box down below. And also actually a couple of Moombahcore IDs that were never released, but are really, really good. So Knife Party and Skrillex with Zoology. And Diplo and Skrillex with Amplifier. And so there we have it, a nice little guide to the Moombahcore genre. I hope you enjoyed. Is Moombahcore a genre that you'd heard of before this video? And if so, which tracks are your favourites from that style of music? If you hadn't heard of it before, is it a genre that you think you'll listen to more on the back of this video? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell along the way, social media accounts in the description box down below. For some examples of the other kinds of video I do on this channel, check out the link right here. And lastly, if it's naughty, then you know guys, so be sure, as always, to keep it naughty and stay safe. And I shall see all of you legends in the next one. Peace out.